Allison Samon. When Allison was a kid, she wanted to become a famous actress. She used to imagine being interviewed on the Today Show about her latest movie. She and her friends were always writing and acting out soap operas. And when she got older, she realized that, in a way, she had realized her dream by working in soaps for 14 years. Tonight, Allison is going to share with us her story and her struggles with one of the world's most dangerous and legalized drugs. Please help me in welcoming Allison as she gives her icebreaker speech titled Cane and Pain.
Looking at me, you wouldn't think I used to be a junkie, would you? I was. That's how people back home know me. I'm a reformed sugar addict. And I could polish off a bag of jelly beans like nobody's business. Especially the Starburst kind. Not the Starburst candy, because you had to take off the wrapper and the paper would get stuck to the candy and the Starburst would get stuck in your teeth, and I hated that. Starburst flavored jelly beans were like crack. And the Bracks, I loved the Bracks because they had the black ones, and I loved the big, fat, black licorice jelly beans. Oh, my favorite. See, this is the problem, or it was. I've made a complete 180 in my eating habits. The people in LA know me as a health coach and are afraid to eat a red vine in front of me. My friends and family back home in New Jersey and New York can't believe I don't eat them. An open bag was an empty bag. And like most addicts, I hit bottom. And my bottom was unexplained chronic pain to the point where I couldn't walk in my 20s. I eventually healed myself with good nutrition, changed my vocation, became a health coach, and I'm an expert in the subject because it takes one to know one. I'm not really sure how my addiction began. I certainly didn't grow up in a household that encouraged this habit. My mother didn't really buy candy. We certainly weren't allowed to chew sugared gum or eat sugared cereal. Perhaps that was part of the allure. When my parents would go out on a Saturday night, they'd put M&Ms and Twizzlers out in these decorative bowls and jars for the babysitter. Sneaky that way. Then I became a babysitter myself, and people would put them out for me. There's something really naughty about sneaking another cookie or another piece of Entenmann's chocolate cream-filled cake. You know it? With the vanilla cake, and the chocolate chips, and the powdered sugar on top. I would slice off just a little piece, but then it would be uneven. So I'd have to slice off a little sliver. I would keep evening it out until half the cake was done. It only got worse as I got older. Gummy, fruity candy was my weakness. It was so easy to get bags and bags of this stuff. I didn't have to meet a shady guy in a back alley. All I had to do was go into the drugstore and they were on sale. I really looked forward to the CVS circular. It was so fun. They tied everything in with the seasons. Juju hearts for Valentine's Day, 79 cents a bag. I'd get 5 of them, eat them in a week, and go back to CVS and get some more. What about marshmallow peeps? They had the chicks, the bunnies, in all the different colors, and then Halloween would come, pumpkins, ghosts, bats, and then in winter, snowmen and reindeer. It became so accepted that I loved this crap. My mother would send care packages to me at college filled with boxes of this stuff. She had no idea just how much of it I was eating. Like a bag of Skittles, not the fun-sized bag of Skittles, the size of a bag of frozen vegetables. That's enough to make the inside of your mouth shrivel up. Shoveling sweets became sort of a therapy for me. It was pick me up on a bad day, it made a good day even greater. I only thought in terms of fat or skinny. If I wasn't fat, I can eat up. Junkies justify the habit, and I thought, it makes me happy. I work out, I'll burn it all off, and I eat healthy food. I deserve it. I was riddled with chronic pain. I did start gaining weight. I had chronic migraines. I eventually got my first cavity. It was a long journey of suffering and doctor visits before I cleaned up my diet. When I did, I immediately noticed less pain. I was clean for about 3 months straight when jelly bean season came around again. And that's when the great jelly bean incident happened. Bought a bag. I ate the entire bag. My body rejected it, and what happened next, I will spare you the details because it wasn't pretty, but I'll tell you, it helped me kick the habit. Over the years, I found that I didn't need the gummies and the fruity candy anymore. My desire for binging was gone. I was filling myself up with nourishment, and it's remarkable what happens when you put goodness in your body and foods and activities that feed your body and soul. And looking at that stuff now, I think, what? It's like that old boyfriend that you had. You remember the fond memories and even liking the taste, but the thought of getting back together makes your stomach turn. The moral of the story is, if you find yourself with an open bag as an empty bag, you too may be an addict.